Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. You guys have been asking these questions, so I had to dig in real deep and get in with Grok and Genesis and Gemini and whatever they're called to find the answers to this because there was nobody at Align Technology that was going to answer this question. And it seems like everyone's okay. I have a feeling someone's going to make me take this video down, but I'm just going to tell you what the AI told me. I have zero answers. All I know is that now the Smile Architect is a default as you submit a case. And so is the Flex. So this is new. Before it was like Flex versus traditional, and Smile Architect you had to opt into. Now it is the default. You have to untoggle it, or at least it is on mine. So anytime I've used this as a default, not good. So I'm not a fan. I have a few people that are using it. So let me just tell you what AI said. Okay, I'm just going to tell you what they said. I'm not saying this is right. This is just what they said. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's an option, but it's not the option for everybody. So it says, when you select, I'm just going to read it. When you select Smile Architect in your prescription, you are no longer asking for an orthodontic setup. You are asking for a prosthetically driven orthodontic plan. This relies on a hybrid of AI and human technicians, but the balance of power shifts. Align's proprietary AI handles design the initial smile design and analyzes the patient's facial photos and automatically generates a 3D wax up based on the standard aesthetic principles, including incisal edge position, golden proportions, and facial midline. Does it really? Okay. I don't know. There's actually like a source to that, so I guess it does. Once the AI dictates the final restored teeth should go, the human technician is tasked with moving the actual teeth to support the restorative goal. This is where things can get tricky, okay? So the reason your Clinchecks look bad is due to a tug of war between aesthetic ideas and biomechanical reality. Yeah, because I get a gag. I'm like, this is not possible. And that's my orthodontist brain. The AI doesn't inherently understand the biological limits of plastic aligners. It will try to do it, but it may not be possible. So it may look beautiful in the plan, but it may not be possible to do this. Yeah, I've been saying that. Um, because the software is trying to balance restorative space, tooth mass, and orthodontic movement, the technician might overcomplicate the four systems. You might see unnecessary movements just to get there. Yeah, I've seen that too. I'm like, what are they doing? This is not the way I would do this. The AI defaults idealized dental proportions. If your patient has unique anatomy that doesn't fit the algorithm's mold, the proposed setup will be awkward and disproportional. Yeah, I've seen that too. So my other question was, does this slow down the plan? Yes, adding restorative variables and more complexity slows down the time. Yeah, okay. So how to take back control? Do not rely on the software to balance the plan. Make very specific instructions. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. Um, Lock unnecessary movements. Yeah, but I don't like to do that unless I've shown ideal first because I think that's below standard of care. Okay, so a few more things. Let's talk about that. Basically, yeah, okay, you got it. So enabling it does not change the physical properties of the smart track material, but over the four systems, it allows you to overlay a complex 3D restorative design onto your Clincheck so you can reverse engineer tooth movements. Okay. So basically, I mean, that's what it comes down to, right? Okay, now let's talk a little bit about flex versus traditional. I've made some other content on that. Align has been pushing heavily for the transition from traditional to flex. I believe it involves using less man hours. I don't know if it does. They're saying the AI is saying that it's been overwhelmingly positive. That's because they have, in my opinion, been pushing on the speed aspect, which has been nice. But when I look at these Clinchecks, I'm like, what the heck? Like they're so bad. The flex ones, and they're not even realistic. So even though people think it looks really great, I think there's going to be an. I know there's going to be an epidemic of cases not working out and or worse. So so I think it's just a matter of, I mean, I personally like personal preferences better. Taking the time, 1 or 2 hours to dictate your personal preferences, which is something that we will do with you if you are a concierge member. We will take the time to go through your personal preferences with you, but not in the first month or two. We got to get to know you first, to get to know how you practice before we can tell you how to program that because you're not us and I'm not you. So I don't know how you like to do things. So it's something that we can definitely do in time. But yeah, Flex is nice because it's fast and it gives you something to show them, but then it takes me so much longer to fix it to make it good. I don't know. The jury's still out on Flex. But Flex with personalized plan has been great. So that's just my thoughts. All right, thanks.